today's video, we're going over Perry, Georgia, and whether or not you should move here. What does it actually cost to live here? What type of homes do we have? How much do utilities cost? What does the downtown, which we're at today, actually look like? How does it feel? How are the vibes? What's the school systems like? Can you actually get a job here? And if you do get a job here, how much are you actually going to get paid on average so that you know the average cost of living here in our city, Perry, Georgia? And by the end of this video, I'm going to answer all of those questions for you. So come and take a look with me and get the answers that you so desire if you are relocating to our local area. Hey, by the way, if you don't know who we are the Living in Middle Georgia real estate team. If you need help buying, selling, investing, or relocating specifically here to Perry, Georgia, or the surrounding areas, shoot us a text at 478-888-7808. We'd love to be able to help serve you and your family. Now, let's go and figure out what the cost of living is. So in 2025, the population just crossed 26,000. If we actually look from last year, population growth is 4.1%. That is no joke, 25% in the last 5 years. Population is booming. So many people are relocating here to the local area because you have small town vibes. You have the National Fairground where you can come out, see horse races. You have the National Fair. You have a sense of community, yet you still have that country feel for now. I proceed in the next, let's say, decade or so, things are definitely going to change. We have a lot of people moving here, but we have a lot of people moving here because of the local area, with the mom and pop shops, with the beautiful restaurants that we have, like the Swanson House that's just behind me, Oliver Perry's. We even have one of the best wine tasting places you have ever had in your entire life, Clover Wine Merchant. But the cool thing is the owners of these shops that are here, you get to know them by first name and they get to know you. That's the type of environment that we have over here. So population is growing. You may need to be careful here in the next decade or so, but you are still early. It's definitely a place that you and the family would love if you love small town feel. Hey, come here. Let me let you in on a little secret, okay? Perry real estate is unlike anything here in the local area. Warner Robins and Macon is completely different, and let me show you why. The average home price here right now in Perry, Georgia is $314,200. If we take House and County as a whole, we're seeing their average price at $275,000, and if you just go right up to Macon, $142,000 average on the homes. But Perry is this unique bubble, $314,200, so the prices are elevated in only 14 days on market. Average in Warner Robins is 61 and average in Macon, Georgia is 62. Houses are flying off the shelves here in Perry, Georgia, but overall, the housing market here is juicy. It's still a seller's market. So if you want to get a fantastic deal on a home, you need good representation. And let me sell myself for here for a second. There are some local builders here in Perry that bought the materials to build these homes. They bought the land 2-3 years ago when interest rates were down. Some of them are absolutely scrambling trying to sell their properties, and they're willing to take prices off the homes, willing to help pay for closing costs. And we just got a client down to a 3.99% interest rate when they paid for a 5-1 ARM that came out of the seller's pocket, not you, the buyer. So there still are some really good deals going on here in Perry. If you need any help, you can always text us. But I just want to kind of give you a little bit about the housing market, because with it only being 14 days on market, and if you are out of state and you choose us to be able to help you film properties, show you around, even when you're not here in the local area, when we show you a house, this is one of those cities that we're probably going to have to hop on and make an offer if you want to get it, because days on market are so low. If you stay this far in the video, I'm just going to go ahead and think we're already friends. So if you send me a text message at 478-888-7808, I'll actually give you all of the incentive sheets for all of the new construction builders here in the local area, just as a thank you for supporting the YouTube channel, for watching this far. Just shoot me a text message, 478-888-7808. I'll get it right over to you. Hey, let's say that you're not ready to buy a house right now and you're looking for a rental home. The average rental home here in the local area is $1,270. Now, that may sound cheap, and that is because it is pretty darn cheap. It's 37% cheaper than the national average. However, I will be upfront, I will be honest at all times with you guys. Rental houses here in the local area are very, very difficult to come across. There are people from all over the United States that actually buy houses in Perry strategically for long-term rentals, 6 to 12 month leases, in order to get great cash flow, because a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house here in the local area, it's a fantastic deal. You can spend $250,000, $300,000 cash and make cash flow, and you know your equity equity over time is going to increase. So if you are looking for a rental home, you will be able to find one at a lower cost. However, actually getting inside of that, that's going to be the difficulty. So if you can live inside of a home for less than what it costs you to rent, it might be a good idea to be able to talk to a lender, talk to a mortgage professional to just see what your options would be. Because I think you'd be very surprised here in Perry, Georgia, what you can actually get for the money. Cost of reality check. Whoa! Cost of living reality check. Real quick shout out to Acres and Oaks. By the way, if you're ever in downtown Perry, maybe there's an event going on, Food Truck Fridays. Got to take this call real quick. Hey, you're looking to buy in Perry? Awesome. Shoot me a text message, 478-888-7808. I'd love to be able to help serve you and your family. I'm right in the middle of the video. I'll be right back. Acres and Oaks. They had the most delicious little cheese straws that they give out for free at their event. So I'm just want to give a quick little shout out. Make sure you check them out, okay? Now, for the actual utilities. Average cost of living here is 14% lower in Perry compared to the United States. And we said that earlier in the video. But what does that actually mean? For electricity, even though it is so hot out here in the summertime, we're looking at $196 per month for your electric bill. For your water, residents are averaging $32.10 a month. For sewage, $65.90. Storm water fee. Probably wondering what that is. $7. You just add it to your sewer bill. I don't know. Never really heard of it. I know that I pay it because I see it on my bill every month, but $7. Trash, you're looking at $28.85 per month. However, I will throw this out there. There's some really cool services here in the local area that literally go, hug your trash can, throw it into this thing, sprays it out, gets all the maggots out for you. You're welcome. I don't have any contacts for that, but I really need it. My trash can smells horrible. Now, for property tax, okay? I'm going to take you down a little rabbit hole. Stay with me here for a second. The city is at 12.697 mils. What does that mean? For example, if you have a $300,000 home, at the end of the day, with your tax rate, it's going to be $3,950 per month if you look at the average mils. So do the math for that. I'll throw it up on the screen. If you need help with a calculator, depending on what city that you're going to move to, because every city is completely different. Perry, Warner Robins, Bonaire, Kathleen, Macon, Forsyth, they all have different rates and different mills. I'm here to help you. That's why we make these videos. We're real human beings shooting videos in the location that you want to live. So we're here to help. So if you have any questions, just let me know. But overall, at the end of the day, it costs about $310 to $325 per month when it comes down to that. Now you're looking at $70 for high-speed internet. And then when it comes down to food, it's $398. So what the interwebs told me, the average person here, due to grocery bills, will eat. Family of four, you do the math, it's actually somewhere between $1,300 and $1,600 per month, depending on where you buy your groceries at and how often that you eat out. That's the cost. Let's talk about the job market here really quick. Here in Perry, we have three major players. Number one's Purdue. They have over 2,500 jobs. We have Frito-Lay. They have over 1,300. And there's a new player in town. We have Jack Link's beef jerky, baby. I remember as a kid, I used to demolish those bags. Now they're way too expensive. You can buy a candy bar for $1, you get beef jerky for like 30 bucks, okay? Should make health food a little bit better, a little bit cheaper for us, please. But however, just want to throw something else out here. In Middle Georgia, healthcare is a huge job market as well. And a new VA clinic literally right back over there just opened. It's like a $40 million facility. It is absolutely gorgeous. I go through the VA for my healthcare. I currently go up to Macon. I'm about to change my office over here to Perry because it is awesome. However, I want to throw one more thing out there when it comes down to the job market. Aerospace and tech, okay? We have, no joke, 20,000 plus jobs available in the Robins Air Force Base and surrounding area. When it comes down to government jobs, right, usajobs.gov, which would be a GS position that you work on the base, or an NH scale job when it comes down to being on the base in those prospective fields. We also have a slew of contractor jobs available. So if you're actually looking for work, usajobs.com, go to robinsjobs.com, and then you're able to also check out Indeed. And if you ever need any job postings, I have some insider information. Shoot a comment below and ask for that, and I'll send it right over because I have like 6 different family members that work on the base, and I know a lot of people here in the local area making videos like this. So if you need help when it comes down to work, can't promise you a job, but I can certainly point you in the right direction. You say, Luke, okay, cool. It's affordable to live here. I have a job now. I have all my utilities in place. I found some good places to eat. Now what? How do I find some entertainment? Well, I'll give you my 3 favorite things to do in downtown Perry. Number 1's gonna have to be Food Truck Fridays. This is when, no joke, 20, 30, 40 food trucks come downtown right here. The police block off the intersections and you're freely able to walk through with family members and get a lot of tasty food. Number 2 has to be the different festivals that happen here in downtown. Me personally, I like the craft ones. You're probably thinking, why does a grown man like the craft fairs? It's like craft fairs on steroids, okay? There's some really cool homemade stuff that people make. You're able to go out and about. All these local vendors, all these local shops actually bring out some food, some snacks, some sweet tea. You're able to taste different things and have some really, really cool crafts at the end of the day. And also, one more thing, Georgia National Fairgrounds, October 2nd through the 12th. This year is the Georgia National Fairgrounds here in 2025. They have so much stuff. It's unbelievable. I think last year had over 500,000 people in attendance. You'll see me there getting the beef tips. I'm also gonna have to get a gyro, and I will finish out every single night with a cinnamon roll. And if Bayou Billy's still there, I'm gonna be chugging sweet tea out of my tin can until I black out from going into a sugar coma. Hey everybody, thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. If you are planning on relocating here to Perry, Georgia, I wanna let you know I went one step further than just this video. I actually put together an entire relocation guide that'll help the normal family member moving from outside of the city or even outside of the state relocate here to Perry, Georgia, that has all of the information that's gonna be important to you and your family. And I actually created strategic check boxes to make sure that you can go through the entire guide to make sure that you're comfortable and confident when you relocate here to our area. So if you'd like that, comment the word relocation below and I'll make sure that I get that sent right over to you. Thanks for staying to the end of the video. If you need any help when it comes down to real estate, you know where to find us. Information in the description below. Thanks. We'll see you on the next video.